Okay. Not too horrible.
Okay, before we begin, I just want to ask of you to please ignore the, where is it? The glare. Yeah, there it is, on my glasses from the light. It's bothering me too. It's very distracting. I know. We're going to have to go through this together.
Is it?
Hello. So we're already in the second portion of the book of Numbers, and the reason it's translated as Numbers is because in this book there's a lot of, well, counting. God counts us many times by our tribal families, each time expressing his love for us as a nation as a whole, and for the individual, for you, for me, for him, for her. There is absolutely no one else in this room, but figuratively, him and her, okay guys? Yeah, you, as individuals. Not as figments of my imagination. Although that's, what you are. But you're cool with that, right? Okay, just making sure. There is absolutely no one else in this room.
Or so you think.
The tribe of Levi was sanctified and given the responsibility to transport the Mishkan, the tabernacle. This job was a big job that required a lot of heavy lifting. So for it, the tribe of Levi, obviously excluding the priests, the sons of Aaron, were split into 3 clans, groups, clubs: Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. Each of these 3 divisions had separate responsibilities in regards to what from the Mishkan they had to transport and carry and transport. Why am I looking for more words? You get it already. Part of Gershon's job, the clan of Gershon, was to carry the coverings of the Mishkan. I'm using my hands a lot over here. You see, we're doing a whole dance. Kohath's job was to carry the stuff inside that was protected by these coverings, right? The holy furnishings of the Mishkan, such as the altars and the tabernacle. The altars were in. Okay, not the tabernacle. Such as the altars, the menorah, and the holy ark. Okay, now listen up. The coverings of the Mishkan represent the things we do to stay away from evil, to stay away from sin. Much like the coverings, did what coverings do and covered over the Mishkan, we too must protect our inner sanctuary and steer clear from negative influences. And that's represented by the coverings. The holy stuff within the sanctuary represent the holy stuff that we do, the mitzvahs that we do, or the mitzvahs we don't do yet.
No.
Gershon, whose job it was to carry the coverings, was born before Kohath, whose job it was to carry the furnishings. Because Gershon's service represented the steering clear from negative influences is an important, and not just an important, but is a vital prerequisite to really amping up our doing good game, the asay tov, the mitzvahs that we do. We really can only fully get involved in that arena when we are steering clear from negative influences. If you're tied down in negativity, then you should be doing good and you can do good, but you're not really moving forward. So the forefather of the clan who was in charge of transporting the coverings was born first. Because interestingly, although of course the goal is to actively engage in more goodness in our life, and that's why in fact the clan of Kohath in charge of the furnishings was counted first, we must first steer clear from negativity and from evil in order to really amp up our mitzvah game. I know it's not a game. I'm trying to sound hip and cool. Okay. However, let me sit back down here. Oh, okay. Okay. However, staying away from evil is not the focus. It's vital in order to get further with the goodness. But our mind mustn't constantly be preoccupied with how can I stay away, how can I avoid more negativity. Rather, our mind must constantly be preoccupied with what mitzvah can I do now? between me and God, between me and my fellow. What can I do right now? So, turn away from evil, which is nothing but foolishness anyway, and focus on the goal. Get in Mashiach mode, increase in joy, increase in love, increase in Torah study. And with the revelation of Mashiach, evil, that right now we turn away from, will be swallowed up for good. Pun intended. And if you didn't get the pun, then this is mildly awkward for me. And we'll just let it sit then. And I'm gonna walk away.
Enough.